So Katie Smith and her boyfriend Luke Scorno, I don't know if they got engaged, eloped, or if they got married. Like, no one really knows because apparently she's answered a couple of people in the comments differently, and no one can really figure out if it's an engagement or an elopement or what it is. But I've never understood the whole making your proposal photos look like engagement photos, because back in the day it was you got proposed to, then you went and took engagement photos, and now it seems like even the girls from my hometown set up this picture perfect, aesthetically pleasing like photo shoot to get engaged at, and it's almost like, okay, well, it's obvious you knew, or you had a part in him asking you, and that you knew beforehand. Like, to me, the proposal's like the man's thing, they get down on one knee and they ask you. All the aesthetic backdrops and people being led to picnics in the fields, it's so unrealistic that it looks set up to the point that, like, it's almost forced, if that makes sense. And also, if this is an engagement, what is she going to think when she looks back on these photos 20 years from now? Like, engagement, elopement, whatever, that is not the dress for it, in my opinion. It looks like it came from Shein, which isn't a bad thing. It's just not something you want for, like, your wedding, or photos you're going to look at for decades to come in your life. But also, there is a significant age gap between these two, and they haven't been dating for long. So if this is an engagement, we'll see if it actually becomes a marriage. But if it's an elopement, in my opinion, a different dress would have suited the situation better. Also, she's barefoot. I don't want to be barefoot at my engagement, but that's just me.